Yo, 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 welcome back to 10 to Talks Football. Oh man, the football which we saw today was simply beautiful, man. I can't lie, I enjoyed that. I really, really, really enjoyed that. Since the Euro started today, I actually said, you know what, I'm gonna watch all the games. I know today it was 2 games instead of 3, but I enjoyed the games nonetheless, man. Starting from the game with Turkey versus Georgia, game of the tournament, absolutely brilliant. Then moving it on to Portugal versus Czechia, man, it was a beautiful day for football, man. You have to love this sport, football. Honestly, like if you don't watch football, what are you doing, bro? You've got to love this game. Oh, it was so beautiful, man. The goals, the spectacular long range shots. Oh man, I loved it. I can't lie. It was a beautiful day. It was a beautiful, beautiful day of football. And I'm gonna cover both like I said, the Turkey game versus Georgia, also the Portugal versus Czechia game. So yeah, my analysis on both games won't be too long. It's gonna be brief, but I'm gonna try to cover both games. But yeah, I'm gonna start with the Portugal one. So yeah, let's get started. So Portugal just managed to beat Czechia by 2 goals to 1, and that had some late drama. And I can't lie, it was interesting. Like, of course, going from the Turkey game, which was a lot quicker and end to end, this game was a bit more slower. But just because it was a bit more slow and a bit more controlled, doesn't mean that it wasn't exciting. It was a very, very good game of football. First off, we saw Turkey, no, sorry, Czechia, rather. We saw them just park the bus. They basically just sit back, let Portugal have the ball, let them dominate position of the ball. And I saw it frustrated Portugal in the first half. In as much as Portugal were the only ones getting the chances, they were very frustrated because they just kept on going side to side with their passes and passing backward, side to side, backward, you know. And basically, they restricted Portugal to having to hit long range shots in order to try and break the deadlock because Czechia just parked the bus. So it made life very difficult for Portugal. However, I mean, I saw Bruno Fernandes first half, he was my best player on the pitch for the Portugal game. I saw him creating chance after chance. I mean, the two most glaring chances was the one where he basically slipped through, what's his name, Rafael Leao. He just basically try to hit the through pass, just trying to curve it around the Czechia defense. However, what's his name, Rafael Leao tried to slide to get the ball, to basically touch the ball. If he had gotten made any contact with the ball would have been a goal, you know. But unfortunately, he only just missed the ball by maybe, I don't know, a few inches, you know. But yeah, another chance which we saw Bruno create in the first half was the one where he basically hit that nice through pass for Cristiano Ronaldo, who went one-on-one with the goalie. But unfortunately, Ronaldo couldn't beat the keeper. He tried to finish it, but the keeper saved it. And from what I saw, it kind of looked offside, so I'm not quite sure if it would have counted anyways. Man, it was a good game. It was a good game. But then second half is when things got even more interesting in the game between Portugal and Czechia, because the Czechia manager decided to change tactics now. He said, okay, we've let them dominate us first half, so guess what we're going to do second half? We're going to push up higher up the pitch. So it made for a very interesting second half because Czechia were pressing. They were actually starting to play well. They were starting to get a chance after chance. They were starting to attack. And things have got even better for Czechia when they made the replacement. I think around the 60th minute, they replaced Patrick Schick and the other guy, I forgot what his name was. Then they brought in the other two big strikers, very, very good as well. They played well. Czechia started getting chances, shooting. And a few minutes after the substitutions from Czechia, they go in front with a wonder strike from what's this guy's name? I know it was assisted by Kufal, who basically got the ball on the edge of the box and just laid it back for, I think it's Provod or something like that. I think it's Provod, something like that. That guy hit, what a goal. Beautiful goal of the match for me. Puts Czechia in front, and now the Portuguese are stunned because they're thinking, come on now, we've dominated most of the games and we've had the best chances in the game. However, now we're 1-0 down, you know. So I'm looking at Roberto Martinez thinking, bro, there's a guy who's thinking up the pitch here. Rafael Leao, he was absolutely awful. I can't lie, when the game started, he looked bright, he looked lively, few flicks and tricks, you know, step overs, looking like he's got pace, he's gonna do his thing, but he never really amounted to anything. Like there was no end product from Rafael Leao. Yes, he looks promising, but his final decision in the final third was often quite poor in the game. So he needed to come off. So he brought him off. He brought on Diogo Jota. I agreed with that move. He also brought off Diogo Dalot, brought on Inacio, and then he basically pushed Nuno Mendes to the left wing back position. Moves João Cancelo from left wing back to right wing back, and then put Inacio in the back three alongside Pepe and Ruben Diaz. So it was a good change of tactics, and then Portugal get lucky as they keep on attacking. The ball is put into the box by Vitinha. Then Nuno Mendes hands it, and then the keeper, instead of saving it, decides to parry it, and it comes off his own player. Then they score an own goal. It's 1-1. I'm thinking, okay, game on. Let's go, Portugal. Let's get a second one. Portugal keep attacking. And then in the last few minutes, this idiot Roberto Martinez decides to, you know what, I'm going to bring off Cancelo, Nuno Mendes, and I couldn't even see who the third player was. He brings on Pedro Neto, he brings on Semedo, and who else? I can't remember who else he brought. Oh, how can I forget Fabio Conceição, who, with his first touch, got the winner. I mean, before that happened, there was a chance towards the end of the game where Portugal, the ball was put into the box. Ronaldo heads it against the post. Then Jota taps it in. 2-1. Portugal think they've won. Offside flag goes up. Goals cancelled. Ruled out by VAR. I'm thinking, oh, come on now. We need Portugal to win this game. Then, towards the end, the super sub, Pedro Neto, he forces the issue. Goes, like, this is what happens when you actually put in a proper winger. He's very direct. Goes at the fullback for Czechia. He beats him. First time, he puts the cross in. And then, I don't know what the Czechia defender was doing. That guy, he just tries to kneel, and the ball goes underneath him. And he falls to Fabio Conceição. I'm not sure about how to pronounce his name, but I think it's Fabio Conceição. Oh, first touch, puts it in the back of the net, scores the winner for Portugal. And, relief for Portugal and Roberto Martinez, because I'm thinking if you guys had drawn against Czechia, I would have been in trouble, because we've got, the next game we've got Turkey, who we saw earlier on, very dangerous. And the last game we've got Georgia, who also are a threat, so it's a good thing Portugal won. I'm happy with that. In terms of men of the match, I saw they gave it to Vitinha. I've got no qualms about it. If we were only going off of the first half's performances, I would have given it to Bruno Fernandes. I thought he was excellent. But second half is slow, he wasn't the best anymore. But he played very, very well in the game. I was happy with his performance. But obviously that didn't happen. They gave it to Vitinha, so I've got no qualms with that. But now we're going to move it on to the Turkey versus Georgia game. And like I said, guys, for me personally, this was the game of the tournament so far. Hands down, no competition. It was so good. End to end stuff. It was basically like a basketball game. It was so good, guys. So entertaining. And it was so good to see the young players doing so well. Because I'm not going to lie, the main reason why I watched the game, well, there were two main reasons why I wanted to watch the game. The first one, I wanted to watch my star boy, Arda Güler. I said, you know what? I got to watch Arda Güler. 90 minutes of Arda Güler. Let's see what's going on here. The other young player I was also excited to watch. And the second reason why I watched the game was Kenan Yildiz, the Juventus winger. I also, you know what, let me watch this boy as well. There's a bit of hype about him, and I've never watched Yildiz play, so today I want to actually get to see him with my own eyes. Arda Güler is different. I've seen him a few games for Madrid, but Yildiz I hadn't seen, so I wanted to see those two boys. Tuned in, watched them. Oh, boy, did they deliver. They were so good, man. They were so good. This game was end to end, like I said. I mean, from the first half, I remember, I don't know, these Turkish names are difficult for me to say. I'm not going to lie. That Turkish, I think it's the centre back. He hit one hell of a shot. It came off the post. I think in the first 10 minutes of the game, I'm thinking we are in for a game here. Proper game. Anyways, Turkey kept on attacking. Also, another thing to mention when it comes to Turkey. The fans. That was the most hostile atmosphere I have seen from an away side in an international competition like this. Like in the Euros, it was almost like the game was being played in Turkey. That's how hostile the Turkey fans were. From what I saw, there were more Turkey fans in the stadium than there were Georgia fans. But anyways, it made for an even interesting atmosphere. It was a good game. Turkey kept on attacking. And eventually, they go through a wonder strike from Turkey's, I think it's the right back. What's his name? Mulder. Oh man, that goal that Sky scored was just, it was just so good. It was absolutely brilliant, man. It was just so good. Mulder, what a hit. And you know when you can just see a goal, as soon as it leaves the foot of a player, you can tell this is headed for the top bins. He just cut across it, and I was on my feet before the ball even hit the back of the net. I was like, what a goal. What a goal, Mulder. Take a bow. That's definitely one of the goal of the competitions. But yeah, then Turkey make it 2-0. Kenan Yildiz makes it 2-0. I'm thinking, okay. By then, Arda Güler had been cooking. Now Yildiz has scored. I'm thinking, okay, you know what? I didn't waste my time tuning into this game. Because they made it 2-0 within the space of 90 seconds apart between the two goals. But then obviously the Yildiz goal was disallowed due to it being offside. VAR called it off, which was the right decision. But guess what? I think 4 or 5 minutes later, Georgia go and equalize through Nikau Tadze. Very good goal. He played very well, by the way. He was their man of the match. He was Georgia's man of the match. He was all over the pitch. All over. He even outshined Kvichka Kvaratskhelia, who is supposed to be the main man. But if I'm being honest, I didn't think he played very well. I thought he was actually very poor. But Nikau Tadze was very, very good for them, for Georgia. He equalizes. I'm thinking, okay, game on, 1-1. Then Turkey get back to attack. No, actually, the momentum's wrong. And Georgia were the ones who were attacking. Few minutes later, Nikau Tadze gets a chance to make it 2-1, but he misses. I'm thinking, come on, bro. Come on, you've got to score there. You know, I was on Turkey's side, but I was just enjoying the teams winning. I was playing good football and attacking each other. It was literally gunshot for gunshot. It was that good. Anyway, second half comes through. Turkey keep on attacking and attacking. And the star boy, my main reason for watching this game, he steps up. Arda flipping Güler. Wonder of a left foot. This boy comes through from long distance. He just hits, he just finessed. You know those shots you hit on FIFA when you find an angle and you just finesse them into the top bins with placement, but with power and vim at the same time. I'm thinking, oh my God, Arda, what a goal. Goal of the tournament for me personally so far. There might be other goals that top him or do better, that are better than that one. But so far, for me personally, I thought that goal from Arda Güler was the goal of the tournament so far. And then obviously, what's this guy? The guy who created Georgia's first goal, the number 6, I forgot his name, is something Scalia as well, but I forgot his name. He gets a chance to make it 2-2. He goes and he hits the post. I'm thinking, oh, Georgia unlucky. And then in the 96th minute, Kvaratskhelia puts the ball in the ball, tried to hit a free kick, hits the post in the 96th minute, but somehow it ends up as a corner. They get a corner. Mamardashvili goes up forward for the corner. Obviously, try and get the equalizer for Georgia, but obviously the Turkey goalkeeper clears it. Then Turkey go on the counter and they basically score the last minute winner to make it 3-1. And man, to be honest, that game was just, it was brilliant. It was so good. End-to-end stuff, like I said. And the technique, the quality of those players. That left back for Turkey. Oh my God. I forgot his name as well. Like I said, their names, I genuinely don't know most of those players. The only players I knew for Turkey was Arda Güler, Kenan Yildiz, Kokcu, Çalhanoğlu, and who else? I think that's about it. The rest I didn't know. Obviously on the Georgia side, I know Kvaratskhelia, I know Mamardashvili. Those are the only 2 guys I knew. But I can't lie, like I said, the game of the tournament so far was definitely Turkey versus Georgia, hands down. It was such a brilliant game. And for me, obviously, my man of the match was Arda Güler in that game. Obviously, I even saw the Euros who gave man of the match again to Arda Güler, which was brilliant because he was just the best player on the park. But anyways, that was my thoughts on both the games. Do you disagree with anything I said? Do you think in the Portugal game, the man of the match should have gone someone else? Do you agree? I don't know. Let me know what your thoughts were on both the games. And yeah, man, if you haven't already, please like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you guys soon. Peace.